Hey there, it's Allison Harris, and today I wanted to talk about the relationship between um, having a free instrument here when you're singing, a free throat, neck, jaw, tongue, and also the breath support and breath control. So when when you're singing or speaking and you start to experience tension in your voice, it's hard to resolve that in the moment while you're speaking or singing because you're kind of in a little bit of a pattern, whatever's going on, whether it's emotional, nerves, something physical. It could be that you're thirsty. It could be that you didn't, you're dehydrated. It could be that you're upset or nervous. Um, so those things are unlikely to resolve like in that phrase of speaking or singing. But a beautiful opportunity to reset is with each inhale. Um, so, really experiencing that when you inhale, the release of the jaw, the relaxation of the back of the tongue, the kind of lowering of all this from here, just that lowering. And then when you breathe in, allowing that relaxation. And then a little bit of that yawny feeling in the back of the mouth that lifts the soft palate so you can get that beautiful bridge here that allows the tone to really come out and be present through the bones of the head and the front of the face. So really learning the shape of that inhale that will allow your throat, neck, jaw to relax. One way to measure that for yourself is to see if you can take a silent breath in. If you're really hearing your breath like a gasp, like that's because there's a lot of tension here. So just practicing on your own, just practicing breathing through that space. Like don't even worry about the singing. Just practice this breath in and out with that those cues. So just try it with me a few times right now. So first, just relax the jaw. Feel the back of the tongue drop down. Kind of feel that lowering feeling in the neck. And then take a breath in and out. In and out. Just really trying to maintain that space. So with singing, we're using the skills that we've had since birth for making sound and talking. But we're also really retraining our instruments and our bodies to do different things that serve singing specifically. So that's a great focus for bringing down that tension in the throat. Um, and then the other part of that is really retraining ourselves when we think about speaking and expressing and talking and singing, we think of it coming from here. We could, out of our mouth, basically, and maybe from our vocal cords if we're thinking about that for some reason. But we really think of the expression coming like right in this area. And that's a lot of times what causes problems with speaking and singing because we're putting all the energy. We're trying to speak from here and out here. And if we want to get loud, we start like doing this. And really, all of the energy is actually coming from here, from the diaphragm, from the gut. All of the control and strength is happening here. This is simply a free vessel for that energy to flow through. And if you can get as spiritual as you want with this and you can borrow from thinking about chakras. You can think about like a grounding, like the energy is coming from the ground through your feet, from the earth up through you. But really, all the strength and control part is not here, it's here. So, and this is really strong. Like your diaphragm is really a big, strong muscle. You can feel it. If you say ba or ha, remind yourself, like, oh yeah, it's really strong right there. So, just working with the concept of reminding yourself when you're singing, speaking, expressing, reminding yourself that the energy is coming from here, from the gut. And I like to think of like your gut instinct or feeling things in your gut. Like if you have a heartbreak or you get butterflies, you know, in your stomach. It's here. Like, this is where you feel it. You don't feel it in your heart. You know, it's all here. And the creative chakras, you know, the solar plexus, the center of power. So this is like such a powerful region. So just reminding yourself as you're working with your voice, like, okay, that's where my emotional and physical energy to sing and express and speak is coming from. And this is just the channel that it's flowing through. And you know, there's a lot of ways, like it can be a small stream of quiet, soft sounds, or it can be like a really loud, exuberant, you know, belt or whatever. Just trying to demonstrate a little bit there. And you can achieve that without putting pressure here, because the strength and control is coming from this like beautiful spiritual center of your body. So those are some things to play with as you continue on your vocal journey, and I look forward to next time.